Am I the asshole for accidentally drugging my best friend's kid?
What?
My best friend since childhood and my relationship with him is under turmoil. He had bought a new home and asked me to come over to watch the game. Granted, him and his wife, who I've also been friends with for years, don't always see eye to eye, particularly with my use of marijuana.
Okay.
I used to smoke on their balcony, but she asked me to stop out of fear her neighbors would notice and she'd get a lease infraction at their apartment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's fair. Fair enough, yeah. I started vaping instead when I'd come over, and she asked me to stop it because it was inappropriate around kids.
Yeah, dude.
Just smoking a Marlboro, just like fucking what? Who cares?
Well, I mean, vaping is different, but it's still
I mean,
not
yeah,
good.
you know, I get what you mean.
Still not good for you.
I decided to smoke before coming over, but she complained about the weed smell, so I resorted to edibles this time.
Okay.
I came in and set my bag down, pulled a cookie, and ate a quarter of one, and put the rest back
to the house.
Yes. As we watched the game, her 5-year-old got into my bag when no one was looking and pulled out the cookie and took a bite.
It's really not hard to not. That's really.
It's not that difficult. Yeah. My best friend and his wife scolded her for going into my bag, but I had to admit to them it was a weed cookie. Chaos ensued. The wife started freaking out at as my best friend started raising his voice. The chaos caused the kid to start crying, and that freaked the mom out even more. My best friend told me to leave as his wife was crying, saying we have to go to the hospital.
Okay.
Neither of them smoke, so I know it was an overreaction. You guys are overreacting that your kid is getting high right now. Calm down.
Of the cookie did he eat?
Apparently the kid just ate a bite.
But we don't know how much
weed is in the cookie.
Yeah, it's a 5-year-old kid.
Yeah.
First time I ever had an edible, I had a fucking ridiculous panic attack. I can't imagine being 5.
And yeah, I think you should probably go to the hospital. Yeah, just in case.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
It was okay. Neither of them smoked, so I know it was an overreaction. Bad, but not life-threatening. My best friend later called me and said I need to show up to the hospital and help explain because he was paranoid of having CPS called on him.
Oh my God, yeah. Jesus Christ.
The thing is, I had eaten the whole cookie by then because of the stress and was in no condition to try or communicate in that kind of setting. So I said no. Am I the asshole? Top comment I gotta read. Friend's wife, stop bringing weed to our house. Original OP. What's another way I can bring weed to my friend's house?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Listen, I love weed.
Who doesn't love weed? Weed's great.
We eat edibles every day. We really do.
I'm high right now. I'm not.
We are dependent on it to go to sleep at this point in our lives. Holy shit. It's really not. Why can you not be high around your friend?
You gotta be high around my friend and his kid and his wife.
You have a problem.
I love smoking on his porch.
That's what
I love vaping and when the game's going off.
You're such an inconsiderate piece of shit. They have a 5-year-old and you brought a cookie
filled with weed.
He could have ate the entire cookie before you noticed.
Yeah.
And then he would have for sure had a panic attack. He's 5.
Yeah. Or I think daughter, 5. I think.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know the gender.
It's
a child.
Child,
It doesn't really matter. Oh, it's a girl. It's fine. No,
I actually don't know. Yeah, it's daughter.
Daughter, okay.
Yeah.
She's fucking 5, dude. Yeah. That's fucking wild.
5-year-old.
5-year-old.
Stop bringing. Why are you bringing weed? Why do you need weed? That, like, I know you can't be like addicted to weed like as much as like other stuff.
But you can have a dependence.
This is a dependency. This is pretty bad.
There's no reason that you shouldn't.
Because of the stress, I ate the rest of the cookie after I just gave. Crazy. That's so wild.
That's so crazy, dude. That's
absolutely
wild. Why would
ridiculous.
You bring it and not just like leave it in the car or something?
Yeah, why? Yeah, what's this like? Why'd you have to just leave it loosey fucking goosey, just out in the open for anyone to take? Like, oh shit, cookie.
Yeah, you got a problem.
I would like be like, oh, is it cool if I have one? Yeah. Oh, dude, there's weed in it.
I almost did
what?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, and I've house sit for your sister and your brother-in-law.
Yeah.
And they used to, have a lot of drugs around their house.
Yeah, they used to be crazy.
They were crazy. Every time I went over to their house, they'd be like, everything's fine. Don't eat this. Don't eat that because this has that in it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Or they're like, okay, if you do want to eat it, though, it has this in. Here's what each thing. Yeah.
They're also extra considerate because they're like, if you want some, you can have it also.
But this is the one that has more weed. This one doesn't. This is good.
Yeah.
This coffee's fine. There's weed butter, though, so don't use that in your coffee if you don't want it, unless you do want it.
Oh, yeah, he used to have weed butter in his coffee. I forgot about that.
God.
I never got into the butter in the coffee thing.
That wasn't
weird.
It was too oily.
Yeah, it's strange.
Yeah. But so I don't, why do you need so much fucking weed?
Normal people don't get into problems like this.
That is true.
I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
If you know you're going over to a house with a kid in there,
why are you getting high? Yeah, what's going on?
Get high, whatever. I think it's also weird. I mean, if they don't want you to be high around their kid, that's the boundary that you should respect.
But you're just disrespecting it every time you go.
I would not get high around a child.
No, neither would I. No, God, no.
That's fucking weird. It's just, I don't know.
Listen,
weird.
Yeah, I don't think you should be inebriated in any way around a child. I really don't.
Yeah, there's like a level of responsibility.
You should have, yeah.
But that's the thing. Some people don't have that. Some people, like, the previous ones we talked about, like, oh, it's not my job to fucking raise a kid or whatever. It's like, if you're in the vicinity of a child and they might get hurt.
You're still going to have an impact on a child, even if it's not your own.
That's just
your
how it is.
Your actions have consequences.
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
You grow up and children are younger than you and you're their role model and there's nothing you can do about it.
You got to be a little bit.
You have to be responsible a little bit. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You don't have to be responsible all the time.
No.
Listen.
That's what happens in your own house behind closed doors. Fine.
Awesome. Cool. Epic. Don't care.
If you're around in a public setting around a
people,
child,
good. If you're outside, you got to be a little bit like people are looking. You know?
If you're in someone else's house, you got to respect their house.
Yeah,
which includes respecting the people inside.
Yeah, that's really the thing you should be respecting. Yeah, come on, like respect the people. Yeah. Respect the kid. Don't just like, hey, dumping all your weed cookies out on the fucking parlor.
Jesus,
free cookie.
I didn't expect to get really fucking freaked out by that one. I thought it was going to be like a funny. No, not funny. It's very upsetting. I didn't even think about CPS until you fucking brought it up. And I was like, wow. But yeah, they could get in fucking trouble.
Yeah.
Because of your dumb ass. And you can't even drive because you just decided, oh, they're going to the hospital? I guess I'll eat the rest of this cookie. What the fuck is wrong with you? You need like a slap. Someone needs to splash water on your face, Nacho Libre style, baptize, bullshit, slap you in the face and be like, you need to wake up as a person.
Yeah, there needs to be an intervention because this is a problem. Yeah. Yes. And also, you shouldn't be friends. That friend shouldn't be friends with you anymore.
No, you lost a friend for sure. You lost a friend
for fucking sure. Yeah, that was a wild one.